A picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to...
Kane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Crosses it in here. And it's been hooked away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's had it taken off him. That's destined for the flank. And that has left him in a heap. Rafael Leao. And the through ball. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Tries one from range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mahrez is offering a wry smile there.
And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's Torreira. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Succumbs to the pressure. And he has been fouled there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Bruyne. Nice interception, well timed. Deftly away. Torreira. Gomez. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Kane. Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Dumfries cuts out the pass.
Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And he's quick to get rid. Bruno Fernandes. Forwards and with intent. And it's Dybala. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's being urged to shoot.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Gomez. Ball played for Mahrez. That is good alertness. Mahrez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Aim forwards. Rafael Leao chasing after it. Dybala. And it's Pepelu. Now De Bruyne. Paris have got it back and they'll have it. He leaps for it! Goal! Paris! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rafael Leao! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pepelu passing nice and neat. And it's made its way to him. Ederson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Paris really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Torreira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking tidy in possession here. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's put paid to the danger. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Kelly. Rafael Leao. He's onside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Mahrez. Conte. Looking to play him in. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
And here's Mbappe. And that's gone loose. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's superb. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he passes it long. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break, all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's tidy. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's good running with the ball. And here's the chance to counter. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is well cleared. And here's Mahrez. That's good play. Threads one in, skims one in, and that's the keeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Danilo. And it's Mahrez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's there to belt it away. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lopez. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pepelu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mahrez. Now it's Papu Gomez. And he's worked it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Paris have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Changement. Le numéro 21.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pepelu. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Opts for safety. Otamendi. This is a promising build-up. Here's Rafael Leao, looking for the run. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he can clear it away. And here's Mbappe. Malcolm. That has been slung wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Serves up a cross. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Changement. Le numéro 10.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Le numéro
Lots and lots of
94.
changes. Paris have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking for a runner. Shoots! Goal! Paris! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris with the lead. Conte. Malcolm. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Torreira. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Malcolm does really well to win the ball there. Malcolm. Good, strong midfield running here.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, really cute, what a love. He's rising! What a throw in.
Changement. Le numéro 17. Le numéro 22. À leur place, le numéro 5. Luis Gustavo. Le numéro 8. Joao Moutinho. Attention, changement.
Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So close to drawing level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Paris have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Driving forward, Mbappe. It's a promising position, delivered across. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Paris do have a chance to counter here. Valencia. And it's Pepelu. Joao Moutinho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. Rafael Leao. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Valencia. Dumfries. That's a throw. Paris, close now to seeing this one through to the end. João Moutinho. Valencia.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Mbappé.
Il y aura 2 minutes
It's
de temps
Conte.
additionnel.
Now there's a fine ball. That's a good ball. Crossing. There's the header! And that's a tidy finish. They have stolen level at the last. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Jonathan, casquette bleue. Changement. Le numéro 2. À sa place, le numéro 15.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Paris conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Kane. That's the keeper's ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the through ball. Now it's some canny finish! And that's a real chance missed.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Milan get their fourth corner. Dumfries attempts a clearance. Paris are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Donnarumma sends that a long way. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's João Moutinho. Aims beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had him. Tries from distance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Moutinho. Rodriguez cuts it out. It's a searching pass. He's found space here. Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Kane may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Paris have their third corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. All the way back. Donnarumma. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kante makes the interception. Malcolm running with the ball. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes, for someone to do something.
Changement. Le numéro 7. Pour le remplacer, le
And
numéro
so the
11.
last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Moutinho. Teze kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mete.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Rodriguez. Cross flung in towards the middle. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rafael Leao. He's looking wide. Now the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rafael Leao showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good progress on the left.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice looking ball. And that has been cleared. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Here it is, crossed in. Cleared away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Played into the box, towering header! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Changement.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think.
Great chance! And with that, the end. Paris can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Paris definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Merci.